What's up, YouTube? Hope everybody's been having a great week. So, today we're going to talk about my dude, Katt Williams, appearing on Club Shay Shay. Shout out to Shay Shay. Um, love the work that he does over there on his podcast. Also, love the incredible work that Katt Williams does. But I must say that Katt Williams did not spare much in this. How much of what he said was true, I don't know. Only Katt Williams and the people he was talking about can confirm that. What I will say, though, is if we do a backstory on Katt Williams, we know that Katt Williams has been in the news a lot in the past decade. Calmed down a bit so in the last 5 years, but for the most part, in the last decade and beyond that, Katt Williams has been in the news, going to jail for this or, making headlines for that. And I would say that a lot of that started, or a lot of people would also say that a lot of this started after he started saying some pretty wild things about other celebrities, specifically other comedians in the industry, and about their weird behavior in Hollywood. We all remember him talking about Professor Ogilvy that used to be on, I forgot, Monique's show, and how he saw him at a party doing weird things. He also was the first one to kind of shed light on why every single big comedian or every single big black comedian always ends up wearing a dress right before they make their big break. This is important because it comes up in this interview. Straight out the gate, Katt Williams goes so hard in on roasting on so many different comedians within the first, I want to say, 10 minutes that Shay Shay basically, kind of asked him, like, yo, do we need to slow down on this liquor? And Katt Williams is like, nah, man, I'm only one drink in. You kind of already have more shots than I did. I'm perfectly sober right now. He says things like, the truth in 2024 is eventually going to come out. He starts going off on Ricky Smiley, how Ricky Smiley was kind of hating about saying that he was supposed to originally play the role of Money Mike, but Katt Williams says that that's completely untrue, that Ricky Smiley was such a bad actor / comedian that the only convincing role that he could play was something similar to like a Tyler Perry role where he was always wearing a dress. So much so, to add salt to that Katt Williams wrote in the contract for the next movie that Ricky Smiley appeared in with him that Ricky Smiley would have to wear a dress. And when asked by Shay Shay why the salt, why so much hate, Katt Williams satirically said that he only cast people in the roles that he could see them best playing. And for him, Ricky Smiley can only play a woman. That's one big one. He goes on to say that Cedric the Entertainer is not so entertaining. He claims that Steve Harvey was never homeless, that he stole that story from him. He says that Faison Love should never have an opinion on who can have Netflix specials since the Katt has had 12 and Faison has had none. I mean, Katt pretty much goes in at every comedian you could think of other than Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy. So either one, Katt is very bitter about other people's success. That's one thing to take, even though he's had mountains of success in the industry. Or two, Katt is telling the truth and is just talking like an OG. He reminds me a lot of, when people say the older you get, the less you care about what people think about what you say. And if you really want to hear how Katt feels, how he's been probably thinking over the last couple years, you need to watch this Shay Shay interview because he goes in. I'm just scratching the surface. I just love to see people kind of be uncensored, especially when they're completely sober. So there's no excuse on, oh, I had too many drinks, or you know, I was on a red eye, whatever. So watch this interview. Tell me what you think. Is Katt just a hater, or are people hating on him? But be sure to watch that interview. Trust me, you will not regret it. Is, if not entertaining, it's damn dare funny, because you know Katt is always gonna speak it how it is and say what's on his mind. But just wanted to drop that on y'all. Y'all be easy. This is TNN. Got more for y'all. Stay tuned.